Hey everyone, hope you all are well. Have you ever caught yourself where you're forgiving the same person over and over again, over and over again? They do the same thing to hurt you and your feelings, and you find yourself keep forgiving them. And unfortunately, these people are your closest people. They could be your parents, they could be your partner, your kids, somebody you really love, and you keep forgiving yourself. Are you weak? No, you're not weak. You are loving. So today we're going to talk about how do we forgive and how do we set healthy boundaries so we can keep our heart space very, very safe, because our heart is a sacred place. It's our temple. So welcome everyone. Welcome back to Soft Rebuild. Sorry, I was away for a week and couldn't do any new videos, but I will be back on regular videos from now on. So this instance happened to me, someone I'm very close to. They have been saying this thing over and over again, and I've said to them, I said, okay, I've understood this. Can we not talk about this again? This really hurts me. And then they do it again. They do it again. And I've made a point to give myself a break from this person. Now, this person is very close to me. So it was hard, but I've made a decision to safeguard my heart and to make sure I don't allow them to hurt me again, right? I've decided to forgive them. When I say I've decided to forgive them, it's not accepting that what they did was the right thing. It's about setting myself free from carrying the weight of someone else's behavior. If they're not doing the right thing, seriously, it's not my fault. They can do it, but it's not for me anymore. It's not my story anymore. I choose to detach myself from their behavior. That's why I'm happy and I choose to forgive them. The key is forgiveness is internal. Boundaries are external. One is about your heart and the other is about your environment. For example, you can say forgive your parents for their behavior, for the way they've hurt you, but that doesn't mean you allow their words to sink in your heart. You can still love them, but from the distance, from not letting them impact your heart. Because again, heart is very, very sacred. Boundaries sound scary, but they're actually love in action, they say. I love you enough not to fight with you. And I love myself enough not to absorb your pain. Okay, everyone has their pain. Everyone has to go through their issues. And we all, in that process, need to protect our heart, because it's such a sensitive part. It's beautiful. So, like I always say, some practical tips, or you can call it soul to action. When someone hurts you, intentionally or unintentionally, pause. Stop. Calm. Put hand on your heart and say to yourself, that's their story, not mine. My heart stays open. My peace stays protected. There's a reason why I have got my hand on my heart. I am still healing from what was said to me. One thing I've learned, the more I cry about something, the more I'll attract it. So it's better to forgive them, to give yourself a hug, give yourself a cuddle, and tell your heart that you're safe with me. I promise I will not let anyone hurt you. Number 2, it's another my favorite thing to do when someone tries to hurt me, is creating a little heartfelt ritual. 2 minutes of breathing, 2 minutes of dance, 2 minutes of singing. I was singing out so loud yesterday. It was nice. Or even journaling. It makes you feel, yes, my life is happy. I'm worthy of happiness and I'm worthy of love. Forgiveness with boundaries is the secret to keeping your heart open without being broken again and again. Get to love deeply, attract love, and still protect your peace. That's soft rebuild. Healing without being too hard on yourself. Okay? I would love to hear your stories as to how you heal yourself when you get hurt by people close to you. Because it's very hard when your kids do it, when your parents do it. There's generation difference, and it's really hard sometimes to say what you're saying is actually hurting me. And they still don't get it. And it happens to not only me, it happens to so many people. And then you feel like, okay, I'll still talk to them because, they are elderly or whatever. But then if they don't understand, they are basically forcing us to keep the distance. That's not my first choice. But if someone is going to mess up with my heart or mess up with my peace, I will have to take action. And so should you. Look after yourself, because your heart is your treasure. Your peace is your treasure. And you want to keep it very safe. Like we keep all the jewelry very, very safe. Your heart and your peace is much more. It's much more expensive than that. On that note, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here with me throughout the journey. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. Remember, you're not broken. You are becoming. You chose to pause. You chose to feel. You chose to rebuild. You are loved. You are seen. You matter. I believe in your rise and the soft power of healing on your own terms. So go inwards and rediscover the beauty that's been with you all along.